understand that my background is you know, or the environment that I grew up in is part of who I became and why I was like that when I played, or why I'm the way I am now. But no, I don't think you'll ever find the correct answers.
Your son, Casper, is a renowned goalkeeper.
But he grew up in a stable environment.
Well, this is what... No, this is what I want to say. But he's got that energy, hasn't he? I mean, and you're obviously... Look, you can see you're immensely proud of him.
Yeah.
First thing, do you think he's going to be better than you?
He is already better than me.
Really?
Of course he is. He's my son.
No. Technically, name one way he's better than you as a goalkeeper.
You know... I mean, why are you asking me? You can't
because
compare.
You're one of the greatest goalkeepers that we've seen in
he's
this
playing
country.
in the modern day. It's a different game today to what I played. You know, he's got to be a footballer as well as a goalkeeper. There's a lot of things that I didn't have to do that he's doing. I am immensely proud of what he's doing. I think, which
is so different to what your father said about, you know, when you were a successful goalkeeper removing, he just said he could have been a great musician.
I think what he's saying as well is he's quite proud of me. I think he is. He says, I think the quote, obviously he's saying that in Danish. I don't know how that's been translated.
Right, okay.
So, but what he's saying is he's very proud of, I mean, because I was voted, I think around the time where this interview was being made, I was voted the best goalkeeper in the world. What he says is he could have been the best pianist as well. I think that is what he's saying.
Okay. Do you think, Peter, when you meet other goalkeepers of your own era or now, is there a common thread about a certain mentality of a goalkeeper? Is there a thing that you share that, I don't know, the striker, the defender, or someone else doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, we work in a space where you cannot make mistakes. If you make mistakes, then normally you give a goal away. So you have to be very, very strong mentally. You have to be strong in adversity and understand that if you make a mistake, there's nothing you can do about it. So the next second is your most important second in your life. Because if you start to think about what's just happened, you will make the next one. So the mentality, you've got to be very, very strong. And yes, I see this with, but I have to say I don't see that in goalkeepers only. I think back to the dressing room or the dressing rooms that I was in at Manchester United, and I think every single one of those people in there, they had the same mentality, and if they hadn't had, I don't think the results would have been as good as that.
Do you know? I wasn't going to, because we were out of time, annoyingly, but I like the way that you give away the fact that there's no secret to saving penalties. Or at least when you...
Not from me.
Not from you.
It's too much. It's too much information.
It was brilliant the way you said... I'm not going to say it because I think people should see the film, but I thought it was like, you mean there's no thinking to this? It's just out of the hat. It was fabulous.
Can we just ask Man United, a thought about Man United right now? How they're at? What's going on?
Yeah, it's not too great at the moment, but it is changing time, isn't it? It's a new ownership, a new manager. Not a lot of money. It's not easy for Ruben to get it into where he wants it to be. He's already starting to put players. Patrick Dorco is a good example of somebody he wants to bring in, the way he plays, so you can start to kind of see what it is.
Glory days again? See him?
I mean, Man United's history tells you that this is going to happen again. But how long it's going to take, I don't know.
It's so interesting to talk to you. We could talk to you for ages. Lovely to see you this morning.
Thank
you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Peter Schmeichel, the film is available to watch now on various streaming platforms.
Headlines coming up.